Hello Year 9, I'm Mrs Fisk and I'm Head of Textiles here at Northgate High School. Welcome to GCSE Art and Design Textiles. So what's involved? The course is suitable for a wide range of students, including those interested in creative industries, those balancing academic and practical subjects, and those who enjoy art and design and are willing to work hard. Unit 1 is 60% of the overall GCSE grade. It's a personal themed project set by the school. The current theme is marine life, however this is subject to change each year. Unit 2 is an externally set brief by the exam board AQA and accounts for 40% of the final GCSE grade. The exam board send the exam paper in the January of Year 11. The students will then have 7 set questions to pick from. They then have approximately 10 weeks to research, experiment and plan using the theme they have chosen. Following this, they have a 10-hour practical exam under moderated exam conditions. During this time, they are not allowed help and guidance. However, they will be allowed practical help. So why pick Textile Design GCSE? Well, lots of people have picked this for a variety of different reasons in the past. Lots of students like it because there's no written exam at the end of the 2 years. It provides them a break from the heavily written exam-based subjects. It allows students to use their intelligence and creativity differently. They can express themselves and use their ideas. They have a great sense of achievement at the end of the 2 years when they look back at their sketchbooks and the things that they have made. The classroom is fun and creative. It's a friendly atmosphere. It provides them with life skills that are adaptable to a wide variety of industry-based jobs. So where can the course lead to further education? Well, the course provides the perfect springboard for students to progress to A-level and university. It provides you with a highly presentable portfolio to show at interviews. It can lead on to costume design, fashion design and illustration, constructed textiles, printed and dyed textiles, surface and pattern decoration, stitched and embellished textiles, and even digital textiles and electronic textiles. We've had a number of students in the past progress to A-level and then on to university to study a wide variety of degree level subjects that have then led into industry-based jobs. So what kind of careers can a course such as textiles take you on into in later life? Well, after further education, there are a number of different job opportunities available to students. Things like graphic design, illustrators, interior design, of course fashion design, jewellery, hair and makeup, product design, furniture design, costume designs, to name just a few of them. I think naively people believe that textiles will just take you into a course such as fashion design. With a developing industry, things like medical textiles, electronic textiles, car interiors, aeroplane interiors, all of these things contribute to the textiles industry. Along with other creative industries in the UK, they are still growing rapidly. They do contribute to £92 billion worth of the economy and they do employ over 3 million people. So if you're willing to work hard, they do provide you with a job that will give you a highly paid salary in the long term. So what's involved? At the beginning of Year 10 in Term 1 from September to December, the students create a skills-based portfolio. During this time in their sketchbook, they look at constructive techniques, including things like how to insert a zip, basic seams, how to create darts, how to make a basic bodice, how to create gathering and different pleat methods. They then also look at decorative techniques. During this time, we look at screen printing, digital printing, how to create a repeat pattern. They look at batik, they look at dyeing methods, to name just a few, but also how to use the sewing machine and also crucially how to do things like free machine embroidery. In Term 2 of Year 10, from January, we begin Component 1, which is 60% of the students' final GCSE grade. This is the marine life themed project. We start in an A3 sketchbook. You can see here some of the final pieces that students have made. Lots choose a fashion route, but they can also pick an interior-based piece to make, like a wall hanging or anything decorative. In Term 3 of Year 10, the students undertake a mock exam. This is a 6-week sustained project in a brand new sketchbook where the students are given an exam topic from an old exam paper. I guide them through how to work with an exam. So we look at the project together, we work about research, we look at different techniques and look at different various artists. We cover the exam board spec. We then look at how to do design ideas and then also how to make a final piece. They have a one-day exam where they then are under exam conditions, where the students produce a final item, which they will then display with their sketchbook for marking. When the students return to school in the term 1 of year 11, we go back to our Marine Life Component 1 coursework. They have until September to December to complete this piece of coursework for marking. After this time, the coursework should be completely finished and left to myself or Ms. Stouffer to mark internally. In January of year 11, they are then given the exam board exam paper, where as a group we will then look through the exam paper, open it together at the same time, look through the exam questions and start brainstorming ideas for which topic they would like to pick. This is the 40% of their final GCSE grade. They will then have the 10 weeks to plan, research and prep for the 2-day, 10-hour exam. During the course of this 2-year course, we try to provide lots of opportunities and trips for the students. In Year 10, the students are given the opportunity to go to the London Aquarium to do primary research for their Component 1 exam. This is highly looked upon by the exam board, which is why we encourage the trip to get the primary photography work. At the same time, we take Year 11 and we go to the V&A so they can research for their exam-based topics, both of which are non-compulsory trips, but however they are looked upon really well by the exam board. We've also been really lucky in the past to have visiting artists come into school to carry out workshops with our students. You can see here from the photograph some of the workshops that were going on a few years ago. The students get a lot of new skills from this and they have a lot of fun and creativity. All of the work is then used towards either their Component 1 or their Component 2 of their sketchbook. They get to ask the visiting artists lots of questions about how they work in creating their own individual businesses, but also how they work for companies. Both myself and Ms. Stouffer, who run the GCSE Textiles course, have both worked in industry before we have become teachers. We both worked in design. I myself worked in sportswear design, so we have lots of skill sets to be able to bring students and to talk about with them for further education and careers. We really hope that you enjoy textiles and that maybe you'll consider it as a GCSE.